Judges chapter 2. It's so important that, like, I can't stop emphasizing obeying God, because that's what it is. That's what we are reading about. We are reading about how they disobey God, and the things that God said will happen is happening. So we need to check ourselves. The Bible is for us, it's for me, it's now. I need to check myself. You need to check yourself, family. And any area that you have not obeyed God, you gotta start fixing it. You know, we are our own witches. I'm sorry to say, we are our own devils sometimes. We are our own problems and reason, right? How do you know that sickness? How do you know that marriage situation, that financial situation, that stubbornness of your child or children, that addiction, that thing that you're going through? How do you know that it's not the hand of God? Because of your disobedience, because of some type of disobedience within the family. So sometimes it's not really the devil. Like, God can clearly give life and take life. God, if God says obey me, sit here until I come, and if you get up from where he told you to sit until he comes, and you go and you die, you get into accident, you somebody slaps you or whatever, I cannot come and say, oh God, I can't. How dare me blame God? Because he's gonna say, I told you to sit here until I come, and you left before I came. So whatever consequences transpired as a result of me not obeying him is on it's on me. My blood is on me. Right? I hope somebody understand. It's so important that we obey God to the teeth, to the core. So important. Right? And that's what we've seen here. This new generation didn't know God. Judges chapter 3. The nations remaining in the land. Now, these are the nations with which the Lord left, that he might test Israel by them. That is, all who had not known any of the wars in Canaan. This was only so that the generations of the children of Israel might be taught to know war, at least those who had not formerly known it, namely five lords of the Philistines, all the Canaanites, the Sidonians, and the Hivites, who dwelt in Mount Lebanon, from Mount Baal Hermon to the entrance of Hamath. And they were left, that he might test Israel by them, to know whether they would obey the commandment of the Lord, which he had commanded their fathers by the hand of Moses. Thus the children of Israel dwelt among the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites. And they took their daughters to be their wives, and gave their daughters to their sons, and they served their gods. Othniel. So the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord. They forgot the Lord their God, and served the Baals and Asherahs. Therefore the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel, and he sold them into the hand of Cushan Resha Thaam, king of Mesopotamia. And the children of Israel served Cushan Reshathaim 8 years. When the children of Israel cried out to the Lord raised up a deliverer for the children of Israel, who delivered them, Othniel, the son of Kenaz, Caleb's younger brother. The Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and he judged Israel. He went out to war, and the Lord delivered Cushan Reshathaim, king of Mesopotamia, into his hand, and his hand prevailed over Cushan Reshathaim. So the land had rest for 40 years. Then Othniel Othniel, the son of Kenaz, died. Ehud. And the children of Israel again did evil in the sight of the Lord. So the Lord strengthened Eglon, king of Moab, against Israel. Wait. Did somebody heard that? And the Lord strengthened. Hi. Oh my goodness. Because they had done evil in the sight of the Lord. Did somebody saw that? So God can really, lead people to come at you, and you would think it's the devil. I'm saying, like, don't attribute everything to the don't attribute bad things always to the devil. You don't know if God is punishing somebody. You don't know that it is God that is working against that person, punishing them or teaching them a lesson. Can you imagine God strengthening the very nation that He said that He will drive out from among the Israelites and give their land? Now He has turned things around because they have broken the covenant, they have broken the law, the Israelites, I'm saying. So now, guess what? Instead of God giving the Israelites strength to drive out these nations, instead, He is strengthening the. Yeah. My God. Hey, Jesus. Father, help me to fear you. I want to fear you more than I fear you. Help me to obey you in every way. Help me to hear your voice loud and clear so I don't miss or I don't mess up so I don't hey, Jesus. Hey, this is scary. You think God is for you and God is like, you don't even know I've already left you. I'm now strengthening your enemies. Sometimes you're going through some things and you feel like it's getting worse and worse. How do you know that maybe something you have done before that maybe you need to confess about is making the enemies, overpower you? This is some powerful and scary thing. Like the God we serve, the Elohim Adonai, Jehovah Yahweh we serve, is not to be messed with. He is a principle God. He is a loving God, but firm. Meaning, if he says no, is no. If he says yes, it is yes. Then